Okay, so now I will discuss about critical velocity. So what is the meaning of critical velocity? Basically, critical velocity, right now I am continue the vertical circular motion. Okay, so this is the concept of vertical circular motion. So what is the meaning of critical velocity? Velocity at any point such that string does not slack at that point. That means critical velocity means critical velocity at a particular point means if the string does not slack at that point. That means the string does not negative at that point due to the velocity. Okay, so critical velocity at point C. So that means at point C, what is the condition for C point? That the string does not slack. So at point C, t greater equals 0. That if this is satisfied, then the string does not slack at point C. Now we know that between B and C, what is the general form of T? So this is our general form of tension between B to C. So this will be greater equal 0. So for C point, this one is VC, and for C point, this one phi will be 0 degree. Okay, so this one will be VC and phi will be 0 degree. This one will be VC and phi will be 0 degree. So just look at here, this one will be VC and phi will be 0 degree for C point. So this is our critical velocity at point B, which should be greater equal root over GR, because cos 0 degree equals to 1. So VC greater equal root over GR. So this is our critical velocity. If the velocity at point C equals to root over GR or greater than root over GR, then the string at point C never slack. And we know that we already discussed about this matter कि if tension is 0 at point if tension is 0 at point C, then the circle is complete. But critical velocity is not that type of velocity for completing the circle. Okay, so that means you should remember one thing. Critical velocity at a particular point means critical velocity at a particular point is such that due to this the tension at this particular point should not be negative. Okay, so if VC greater equal this, then T at point C never become negative. Okay, because we know that tension depends on velocity, right? Okay, so what about critical velocity at point B? So for critical velocity at point B, we know that this is a general form of critical velocity between B to C, right? This is our general form of critical velocity between B to C. So for B point, phi equals to 90 degree. Just look at here. For B point, that means the body reach at point B, that means phi will be 90 degree, right? So V greater equal GR cos 90 degree, that means VB greater equal 0. So this is the critical velocity at point B. So if the velocity at point B equals to 0 or greater than 0, then for both cases tension never become tension cannot be negative at point B. Okay, so this is the critical velocity at point B. So now so this is VV greater equal 0. This is our critical velocity at point B. Next, find VA such that what is VA? VA is the velocity at point A, right? Such that particle reaches C or particle complete a circle. So, what is the minimum velocity at point A such that what is the minimum velocity at point A such that the particle reaches at point C? That means what is the minimum velocity at point A? Particle never slack between A and C. And if we know about that, if the particle reaches at point C, then it have to completed this circular path. Okay, so now I am going to find minimum velocity at point A to reach the particle at point C. So applying conservation law of energy, total mechanical energy at point A should be equals to total mechanical energy at point C. Now we know that potential energy at point A is 0 and kinetic energy at point A equals to half mva square equals to potential energy at point C. What about potential energy at point C? If the particle reaches at point C, then the particle cover this height, that means 2r. This is the diameter of this circular path, which is 2r. So just look at here, 2g 2r plus half mvc square, because vc is the velocity at point C. Now after solving this, we will get v minimum at point. Oh, okay. So now we know that what is the critical velocity at point C? So we know that critical velocity, minimum velocity at point C equals to root over gr. This is the velocity at point C such that the string never slack at point C. So now just put this value at here, then we will get half va square equals to 2gr plus half root over gr whole square. So va square equals to 4gr plus gr. Now va equals to root over 5gr. So this is the minimum velocity at point A to reach at point C. Find va such that particle reaches at B. So now I am going to find what is the minimum velocity at point A of the particle that the particle reaches at least up to B point. So again we will apply conservation law. So mechanical energy, total mechanical energy at point A equals to total mechanical energy at point B. So potential energy at point A we know that 0 and kinetic energy at point A equals to half mva square. Potential energy at point B. What about potential energy at point B? If the body reaches at here, then the body covers this height. That means radius of this circle. So 2gr, because radius of the circle is r, this is height, plus half mvv square. Vv indicate velocity at the point B. So what about Vb? We know that the minimum velocity of Vb such that the string does not slack between A to B, or we can say that the particle at least does not slack at before a B point, which is 0, right? So half Va square equals to gr plus half 0 square. That means Va square equals to root over 2gr. So if we give root over 2gr velocity of the particle, then the particle reach at point B and then it oscillate along this arc. Now very important conclusion about this circular motion: if Va less than root over 2gr, then particle moves in circular arc between A and B. V will become 0 before B. T not equals to 0, string never slack, right? What is the meaning of this? So if VA less than root over root over 2GR, that means the particle cannot reach up to B point. Before B point, the velocity of the particle will be 0. Okay, so particle moves in circular arc between A to B. V will become 0 before B point, right? Because if we give root over 2GR, if we give a velocity which is equivalent to root over 2GR, then when the particle reach at B point, then the velocity will be 0, because we know that in upward direction velocity will decreases. But at B point, we know that between A to B point, string never slack, because between A and B point, tension is positive. Tension cannot be negative, right? So string never slack between A and B. If VA equals to root over 2GR, then we know that particle moves in circular arc. That means along this arc. The particle moves along this arc like this. Because if we give root over 2GR velocity, then the particle move along this direction, and when it reach at B point, then velocity becomes to 0, but string never be slack, so that then particle move along this direction and oscillate along this arc. Okay, but if we give VA equals to root over GR, then VB equals to 0, T equals to 0, but string, just a second. I make some mistake. The particle moves in circular. This is wrong. If VA equals to root over 2GR, just look at here. Just look at this picture. If velocity at point A is root over 2GR, then we know that the particle move along this direction and reach at point B. When the particle reach at point B, then velocity equals to 0 and tension equals to also 0. That means the particle, we will observe the free fall of this particle, because the particle move downward direction under gravity. Okay, that means the particle leave the circle. If VA greater than root over 5GR, then velocity never becomes 0, and also T not equals to 0, because if we give root over 5GR velocity more than root over 5GR velocity, then it's reach at point C and complete the circle, and at point C velocity never become to 0 and tension is also never become to 0, and the circle is complete. If we give VA equals to root over 2GR velocity, then again velocity at point G equals to root over GR, and but here tension equals to 0, but the string never becomes slacks, because if tension equals to 0 at point C, then also the circular path is completed, right? If the velocity lie between between this range, that means root over 2GR greater than and root over 5GR less than, then particle moves circle between B to C. Particle leaves the circle between B to C, because if the velocity more than root over 5GR, then the particle overcome the B point. But if the velocity less than root over 5GR, then the particle cannot overcome the C point. Okay, so that means the particle leaves the circle between B to C at here, any point and any position between B to C, and B equals to 0, but B not equals to 0, because B only 0 at point B. Up to B cannot, V only 0 at point B. After B point, V cannot be 0, but T will be 0. So string slacks, particle takes parabolic path at that point.